Hello, sunshines. Welcome to Bunnyfish Crafts. Today is a very special episode. It is the Winter Yarny YouTube Hop, which is part of the seasonal Yarny YouTube Hop collection that Kim over at Crafty Nomad has put together this year, and it has been so fun to take part. I kind of crashed and burned on the autumn one, but the winter one I'm doing pretty good. Don't mind this end that I had never woven on my sweater, because I didn't weave in the end on my sweater. So it is the last Yarny YouTube Hop of the year, and I am super excited to show you what I made. I'm super pleased with it. Let's go to footage from Heather of the Past, because I took some footage before I started. Hello, sunshines. This is Heather of Thanksgiving 2022, getting ready to start my winter Yarny YouTube Hop project. So I just finished a project that is called the Sky Shard Cowl by Amanda Manis, and it is beautiful. It's drying right now, but I'll put in a picture right here so you can see it. It's very graphic. It's mosaic crochet, and I love it so much that I want to make another one. The one that I made was fingering weight. So this is all fingering weight, single ply. Please excuse my nails. I don't have to go back to school for several days, so I'm not worrying about them. Yeah, so it's made in a single ply, but I want to make the DK weight version. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold strands together. And my plan is to hold these together with these. I'm trying to decide if I want them for the main color or the contrast color. I think the main color. Yeah. And then I'll use these held together for contrast colors. I don't know if I want to hold all grays together first and then add in the blue later, or have the blue and gray run together. So I'm still thinking about it. But I'm going to start this soon because I want to make this for a friend for a holiday gift. And the fingering weight one took me a really, really long time. It was actually a mystery knit along, and it just took me a long time just because that's the headspace I was in. I think the DK weight one, it has less stitches and less repeats, so that'll definitely make it faster. But also I just think it's going to fly. So we will see. So it's November 24th now. I'll update you with progress. November 24th at about 1 p.m. All right, y'all. This was a super quick project. So it is the Sky Shard Cowl by Amanda Manis, because I don't remember what I told you days ago. And I started it on Thanksgiving, evening of Thanksgiving. I finished it the next evening. And I did stuff on the day after. I went to the movies, I did a whole bunch of stuff. So really it was about 2 evenings worth of work. And are you ready? Isn't it beautiful? So this is what it looks like. Oh, I think it's so cute. I think my friend is gonna love it. It's bright and obnoxious and right up her alley. I mean, I don't love it. It's not my colors. I wouldn't wear this, but I think she will. I hope she will. And I live in Michigan where it gets kind of cold. What about if we do it this way? No, that doesn't make me love it anymore. It's fine. It's fine. It's not for me. My skin is very yellow, so these colors don't suit me, I feel. And that's fine. I think she'll look really cute in it. And she wears neon obnoxiousness and stuff. So I live in Michigan where it gets chilly-ish, but she lives in New York where it gets cold. So hopefully this will work for her. And I did end up using the 2 strands of merino singles held together throughout. So this is the contrast. This is the main color. Of the collection of minis that I showed you, I used up all of the dark colors that I was going to use for contrast, every single one of those scraps is in here. And I even had to go back and find like another contrast type scrap for the top because I didn't have enough. So I did that, and then excuse me, and then I used up all but 2 of the main color yarns that I showed you. One I did use in here, and I had just a little bit left of it. Well, not a little bit, probably like 5 grams or something. It was the same one that I used on the original cowl, the one that I put the picture in here of the fingering weight version. So I had a little bit of that left, and then I didn't touch the very last skein that I had pulled out to possibly use for main color. But look how beautiful it is. I used a 7.5 millimeter hook. Is that right? No, that wasn't right. It's a 4.5 millimeter hook. It's a size 7. See, that's where the disconnect happened. So yeah, I used that. It's like the in between the, is it in between F and G or in between G and H? I don't remember. But it's right in there, and I probably could have gone up a hook size because this is kind of bulletproof. Well, it's not too bad. Like, the drape is pretty good on it because it's merino singles, even though I'm holding them together. So actually, I'm pretty pleased. I don't know what the worsted weight version of this cowl calls for because I didn't print out those instructions. I don't usually print out instructions, but I did for this because I was having a really hard time following the pattern on a device, like digitally. So I printed out the pattern, and I've now made 2 cowls out of it, and I kind of want to make another one. I might make one for another friend for next year. I have plans, especially now that I did this one where I held the yarn strands together, and I love how it turned out so much. I think it's so super cool. Oh, and the main color, the white with all the speckles, I held that throughout the entire thing, and I didn't use up that whole nugget. So I also didn't use the other 2 like gray minis. I think I determined that I used something like 16 minis in here, or like not minis, but like 16 scraps. So that's really exciting. If you have been around on my channel for a while, you will know that I have so many minis and like scraps and stuff that people have sent me. And this year, my goal at the beginning of the year was to use up a bunch of those, and I have. Not as much as I wanted to, because that knitting and crocheting mojo just, it went away for a little while. But yeah, this was a really great, like, scrap stash buster, and I think it looks intentional. I think it looks like I just used some long color change yarns in here. I don't think it looks like scraptastic in a like scraptastic way. It looks very like could have been 2 yarns, I think, which is what I was going for. I think it turned out so cool. I love it so much. I keep showing you like where the motif looks like this, kind of like a smushed Pokeball, but it also has these like flakes in it, and I love that too. So I want to make sure that you can see the flakes. All right. I had so much fun with this project and with the hop in general. I hope that you go and check out the other people who worked on things. I'm sorry I didn't talk very much about this project, but it was just so quick. But the mosaic crochet was really cool. Highly recommend this pattern. Yeah, it's so well written, and the tutorials are so good. The in pattern tutorials are super good. Highly recommend. Enjoyed it very much. So if you're just catching this video on my channel and you haven't been to any other of the Yarn Hop channels, go and watch them. The playlist is linked down below. It's so fun to see what everybody did, what they interpreted for the season. I have loved all 3 of the yarn hops that we've done so far, so I hope you'll go check out what everybody did, and let's do a little giveaway. So I will gift you a cowl pattern, either the Sky Shard, or if you're not a crocheter and you're a knitter, I have a couple cowl patterns that are knitting patterns. I will gift you one of those. So let's go ahead and draw 2 winners for this. What you're gonna need to do to win is somewhere in your comment, put Sky Shard, it's right here, so you know how to spell it. Put that in your comment, and I will draw in 1 week from today. So make sure to come back in a week. It will say winner drawing announcement video, something like that. So the rules are you have to put in Sky Shard. You have to like this video. You have to comment on this video. You must be a subscriber. If you're not those things, you can't win one of the patterns. And this is not affiliated with YouTube. Nobody is sponsoring this but me. And I will draw 2 winners in a week. You must be 18 or older to participate in the giveaway. I think that's all of the things that I need to cover. And I am super, super excited to share the cowl love with you all because it's just such a fun pattern. And if you don't crochet, you can get a knitting one instead. All right, friends, I will see you so soon. Have a really, really great winter season. Winter's my favorite. Bye for now.